Hey everyone, it's Pete here from University Ministries, and we are beginning a series called All of Life. And this video journalism series is going to explore a range of different topics like mental and emotional health, healthy relationships, faith and justice. We're going to be asking some of life's big questions. And lastly, we're going to talk about how to embody this, how to live this out and not just think and talk about it, but really embody that within our lives. So our first session topic is going to be faith and mental health. So we hope you can join us as we go on to the campus today and interview students about the intersection of faith and mental health. Come along, let's check it out.
My name is Max Pedum.
My name is Kiama.
My name is Pablo.
My name is Daviana Shu.
My name is Shyam Mishra.
Hi, I'm Ami Shimizu.
Hi, I'm Martha Salazar, and I'm the office manager here at Health and Counseling Support Services.
Mental and emotional health is important to me because if I don't take care of myself, then I'm not going to be very happy. I'm not going to have a good 4 years at North Park because I don't want to go home and tell my parents I was depressed all my 4 years. So I think being able to know like what I need and being able to use the city as like my medicine in a way. Like if I'm feeling depressed, let's see if there's a friend that can, go to a show with me or something fun to do in the city, to help me with that. And then of course sometimes homework can get overwhelming. So like I think if being able to know like am I too like overwhelmed with my homework and I need a break. So I think do I need a break? So I think sometimes that's important to me.
I think it's insanely important. Just as human beings, it's something that we all, go through. It's something that we all have to work on, like almost every day, to some capacity, and we all have our ways of managing it. So I mean, I think it's very, very, very important.
I think it's super important because it has to do with our well-being, and I think as human beings that live in such a complex world and society, and we're facing all the things that we are with such multifaceted identities, we're coming from so many different places, all of that definitely comes with mental health, right? Like everyday stressors occur, small things as small as like money that we may not, some of us might not consider. To some it's a really huge deal, and that can impact your mental health. And I think that it's something that we all navigate through every day, whether it be anxiety, depression, or other diagnosed conditions. Everyone I've spoken to and met, I've talked about mental health, and it's something like even when we ask, hi, how are you? Saying good, that has to do with your mental health. So I think it's important because it has to do with our well-being every day, the way we navigate the world.
As a student, right now we go through a lot of mental stuff. Not at this age for me. We have to figure out what career we're gonna choose. We're running between classes, jobs, and not just that. We have family stuff, and we have like a lot of personal relationships and stuff. So mental health is really important because it's gonna help you out, to get through all these things. You don't have to be physically fit. It doesn't matter if you're physically fit and if you're not mentally strong. And you have to be mentally strong because there's gonna be ups and downs a lot during this time period. As I'm 22 right now, I'm about to turn 23. I feel I've felt a lot of times like not good, and I don't even want to talk to somebody, but I have good friends around me, so they keep me. Sometimes if I'm mentally wrong, friends can help you with it, and emotionally too. Like I feel like emotionally, you just have to talk to people if you're not feeling good. That's what I do to my friends. Yeah, that's it.
I believe mental health and emotional health impacts on everything. It is your life, your every single day. Because let's say you want to provide something to people, but if you're not feeling well or you don't feel like how you used to feel, then you wouldn't be able to, even though you're willing to. So I think that's why it is very important to maintain and take care of it.
I believe that mental and emotional health is important because if we do not feel well emotionally and mentally, then it impedes us from being able to do other things like school, like activities. So our mental and emotional health is extremely important to allow us to be able to do all the things that we want to do.
I've definitely been impacted by mental health. Like me personally, I've gone through being diagnosed with anxiety and depression, and I've gone through therapy, a lot of it. Therapy's great. I highly recommend everyone goes through therapy even if you haven't been diagnosed with anything. I've also been on medication to help alleviate those symptoms, and like Sean and Ami said, it's definitely not easy and it's difficult, but I think one of the most important things that has helped me as I've dealt with it is just reaching out and being okay to say like, I need help right now. Yeah.
I don't think so. I feel like there have been a couple times when I've been overwhelmed with homework, but I don't think it's really been an issue for me.
Yeah, I've struggled with both. I think just like going through life, going through kind of the highs and the lows. There's lots of times where I've been going through something and I've needed somebody to speak to, and a lot of times I actually haven't spoken to anybody because I think a lot of people could relate to me in the sense of they feel like might feel like a burden or feel like you're adding on to someone else's problems. So I mean, yes, I have. Yeah.
I've always been positive for the majority of my life, so I've never really had any conflict going on, any situations.
I would say yes, but it's, for me, it is so hard to talk about it with people. Of course, I want to talk to, and I trust my friends, they're willing to help me, but it's so hard to open up my past and then what I think. But yeah, it's tough when I have it.
As a student, we faced a lot of stuff mentally, so I would say it's just not been today. It's been since I was a student, and in future as well, I'm gonna go through mental stuff, but it's just, I have to be strong with it. That's it. I go through mental stuff every day. I'm living abroad. First of all, I live by myself, and this is the different culture, different people, but you'll still find some good and bad in everything. Just have to focus on good things. That's how you come through your mental thing. Yeah.
Absolutely. I think everyone struggled at some point or another with their mental and emotional health, and I have several times.
I would tell them to go, seek support. Like whether you go to like the mental health counseling services here, or you go to talk with one of your closer friends, someone that you trust. Tell them, hey, I'm feeling this way. Like, what can I do? Or like, I had like a social worker in high school, so I don't think we have social workers here, but anyway, just going to, the mental health counseling or just your closest friend and telling them how you feel. Like, don't do it alone, because I think having friends or someone to support you through it will help a lot.
Like, reach out. I think a lot of people would say, but just like reach out. Like, there's people that can are there to help you. There's people that care about you in your life that would be able to sit and walk with you through like whatever you're going through. So like don't feel like a burden. Don't feel like it's like you can't be understood, or it's too much. It's not. It never is, and it's a lot more common than you realize.
Well, I mean, in order to answer that question, at least from my perspective, I would say, like, first, if there's like somebody in that situation that's kind of feeling that way, I feel like we should kind of first understand like the signs that kind of lead up to that.
Yeah.
Because I feel like like, again, I'm not a subject matter expert, but I guess it would be important to actually understand like what the signs of emotional and mental health is all about in order to actually address that kind of criteria in general.
Yeah.
So I think it's always important to actually reach out to professionals that are subject matter experts in that field, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
My advice is to come talk to someone. Just the way we come every year to the doctor, we should, for our physical, yearly physical. We should come speak to someone yearly to talk about things that may be bothering us or upsetting us, so that we can clear all those things out and be able to live life.
Hello, my name is Hung Wen, and I'm one of the full-time counselors on campus, and I just wanted to share a little information about our services. It is free, and all students are eligible to have counseling services on campus, and it is highly encouraged. As students, I know that you may be experiencing stress, anxiety. There may be days where you're like feeling depressed, and I wanted to say that all of that is very normal, and we have counseling service here to help. I want you to know that you are not alone in this. There are professionals, and we will walk along your side, and we will help you navigate all of these life stressors, all of these problems that you're dealing with. And so there's various ways to get connected to counseling support services. So the first way is by calling our office, or you can go to your student health portal and then make an appointment there. We are located at 3317 West Foster Avenue. You can also come by walking in and checking in at the front desk to make an appointment.
Y'all, thanks for joining us today as we explored the intersection of faith and mental health. Just as we close, want to let you know you are loved, you are seen, you are heard. If you or someone you know is struggling with mental health, just know you're not alone. You've got a campus community here to support you, to love you, and care for you. We have mental health services here on campus, free services for students. So just reach out, spread the love, look out for one another here on this campus community. That was a big theme that we heard throughout this day, is community is really hopeful and really important. So much love. Thanks for joining us. Tune in next time as we continue to explore this theme of all of life here on campus. Peace.